Radix on social media last night, 4-3 up on Aaron Monk.
I know, I'm so nervous about what he's got in stock as well. I maybe didn't think that one through. Dave Chisnell fires in a 180 at a key time, but he's involved in a battle, yeah, with Aaron Monk, 4-3. Josh Rock through to round 2. Beating Devon Peace, and the woes continue for
99.
Devon. He's only won 1 game on tour this year, and he's played okay today, but good performance from Josh.
50.
Decision to be made here for Dave Chisnall. Goes for...
No score.
Well, he's decided to bust that, I assume. I thought he was going to go for the 7 segment there, and I think he's thrown us all.
Well, that was a mess from Dave, wasn't it? And he just... That was a bit snatchy as well at the 14. These are nervy times for Jamie Clark.
18.
Just didn't fancy him on that tops. Edgy darts, missed a big number, only just got the 14. Another go at 65 for Dave.
Well, you can't imagine he'd mess it up in the same way that he did in his previous visit. And now double 10. He does clean that up. I'm not entirely sure what was going through either of those players' minds there, but Jamie Clark, you must feel that this is an opportunity he could be for tops, but Jamie Clark to level things and force Dave Chisnall to serve it out.
He's got to try and find a way through. He's not happy with the Liza shake of the head, and he can't force it through. So match starts incoming for Dave Chisnall to end a scrappy affair. But he's just had a little too much. Just got to finish the job here. Wayward dart from Jamie Clark. Chisnall for a place in round 2.
Down to double 10 for the match,
20.
and he's unable to take the opportunity. So Jamie Clark, you've been presented with multiple opportunities in this one. You could just see there, he wasn't expecting to come back to the board, understandably. So just got to recompose, and maybe that's a result of that.
Well, credit to him, though. Costly dart in the 1 in the previous and the first 3. He gave himself a lot to do, and Dave's missed 3 already for a place in round 2. Surely this time, a game to forget about, really, in terms of the stats. But can he get the job done? Up to double 5.
One more dart in hand to get himself over the line.
No score.
And he has busted again. That's not the first bust on a finish we have seen from Dave Chisnall in this match. So Jamie Clark, it really hasn't been the highest quality encounter, but Jamie Clark will not care one jot if he can pin the double 16, which he does. We are going all the way in this one.
Finish. 2 treble visit needed from Clark, and there's one of him. There's 2, and it's begging to the left.
140.
Can't quite get it, but it puts him in the mix here, Jamie Clark. How's your setup shot, Dave?
139.
Not bad at all is the answer. So Jamie Clark, this 161, having got himself back into the leg, he thought he'd have a chance, and he is going to. Unfortunately, doesn't get a dart at the bull, so it's going to be Dave Chisnall. He's made very, very hard work at this.
93.
As Webby said, already missed 6 match darts. Will he miss any more, or can he get himself over the line in a match he'll want to forget?
Game shot on the match.
Chisnall does get over the line, and yeah, like you rightly said, Abby, a game to forget. The stats went great.
It must be quite difficult, though. I know players are used to doing it, but if you do put in a performance that is this below par, you know, what would you be doing? Would you be straight back on the practice board
59.
trying to rectify the things that have gone wrong, or would you just try and eliminate it all from your mind?
It's a strange one. It depends where your headspace is in terms of, for Dave Chisnall, he'll just be thinking, right, I know my
96.
game's there. For Josh, he's been inconsistent, so this will be a concern. But you just, yeah, like I said, get over the line, and yeah, maybe just go and have a little loosener on the board. Just throw at anything. Just try and get, because he's missing, and he's just drifting. That's what's making him frustrated. And even though he's winning, he's getting agitated with himself here, Josh.
119.
You can see a little wry smile from him there.
Drift, so a chance for Josh to break again here. Josh, even when
79.
He was too good.
Anger, yeah, he's have to split the shot, but big opportunity. He's really taking his time, isn't he? He's got to feather it in. That's a good guide for Josh. He uses the guide.
Game shot.
Yeah, still, yeah, there's a little bit of relief in that dart, but it's a good leg from Josh Payne in terms of just restoring a bit of order. Still nowhere near the level we expect from Josh.
One up on Steve Beaton.
Around about this time last year, we saw the best version of Roby John, didn't he? He got to a Euro Tour final in Trier, which got him into the World Match Play, and just hasn't seemed to find those heights since. But making a good start today, Roby John.
60.
Yeah, and the other RJR, Rusty Jake Rodriguez, is 2-1 up on RVB, Raymond van Barneveld at the moment.
59.
Just setting up, and we'll hope to get a chance. Josh will not finish on 160, and he is in danger of getting embroiled here, and this game ain't done, far from it. Nick Fulwell will have darts to make it 5-4 and put us back on throw.
Didn't really fancy that to go, if I'm honest, from Josh Payne. Nick Fulwell
30.
unable to apply more pressure onto Josh Payne. So to finally get this one wrapped up and set up that tie with Dave Chisnell, tops is the target, and he manages to pin it. It's been far from a classic. For the second match that we've had on the streaming board, it's not really got going.
He's off and running, and it puts a little dent in Raymond van Barneveld's charge for the World Match Play. Still time, but he's in those last couple of spots. Raymond van Barneveld, who'll be edgy. No more prize money added today. He'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, Florian Hempel's another one who's really trying to make something happen in 2023. He's got over the line 6-4 against Richie Edhouse. Lee Evans also a 6-3 winner, getting the better of Brian Rahman.
You feel for Ritz,
100.
He has to hold throw here. Goes down another break. He's 4-0 down against the darts.
I think you'd feel for the dartboard as well if he loses his throw again.
I've been in these scenarios, and you do start getting frustrated with yourself, and you start launching darts, and it's not beneficial. And it's easy for me to sit and say you can't do, but I've done it myself. And you just boil over because you know you can play so much better. Shot still alive, bullseye. Really well done. Things haven't been going his way, and that the first start didn't go his way, but the shot was still alive, and Closer's got advantage in this leg. And wow, potential of a 9-dart leg, and it's on.
180.
Daniel Closer, no real emotion from him, and we haven't seen much of it throughout. He's stone-faced, but this
100
will be some shot.
If he is able to take this, I think he'd challenge James Wade for the least amount of facial expression, having pinned a 9. And it's not going to go, but the important thing for Daniel Closer is
97.
that he still has a significant advantage in this leg.
Well,
135.
Throwing him away in this leg, but not in the same context he was earlier on. He knows it's just his opponent has played a good leg. 9 legs. It's a potential of a 10-leg dart leg, but he's not going to. Obviously, 18 for double 16 for 5-4 to move himself one away from the second round. And he pins it. Brilliant leg from Daniel Closer, and perfect timing as well. And Ritz.
Yeah, we often discuss how players, you know, when they are able to hold themselves back in and they maybe have the momentum and they start feeding off what they've been able to achieve. Doesn't feel like Callan Ridge has done that, but he does have an opportunity.
60.
He's not able to take it, so Daniel Closer then to come through in a decider. He was 3-0 up in this contest. Missed one match dart already.
He's going to get, well, if he stays in the 17-7, he's going to get another one. He's missed one at tops already. Callum Rids can't watch. And it's marginally the wrong side the wire. Sigh of relief for Rids, but this isn't done yet. This is for a big win for Callum Rids. 52 for a place in the second round.
One more dart in hand.
32.
And he is not able to take it. Both have had opportunities. It's been the theme of the afternoon on this streaming board. Both players squandering opportunities, but Daniel Closer eventually gets over the line. You can see the frustration.
Well, in terms of scoring, probably the majority of the game, it's just the finishing stats favour Kevin Burness.
123.
Good visit.
Clearly heard you, Webby. Do treble 20s, and George Killington, though, showing that
123.
He's certainly not out of this one, even if Kevin Burness is to provide something spectacular in this one. So Killington looking for his second three-figure out of this contest.
And it would be for a third consecutive leg. And it's still on. We saw Callum Ridge rescue a situation like this in the previous match. George can't do the same.
34.
So Burness for 5-2 and to go one leg away.
$40.
And he misses it by a whisker. George Killington then. And you'd start to make Killington favourite, wouldn't you, to knock Burness out if he's able to take this.
Yeah, down at 2-2.
64.
He just pins the wire. Reprieve for Kevin Burness, who's ambling really to the finishing line here. It's a good guide. Got to use it. Hasn't used it on that occasion, and he's having to move here.
18.
More opportunities missed for Kevin Burness. He's getting edgy.
Yeah, this has largely been the story, hasn't it? Because Burness hasn't been the most clinical on the outer ring in this match. He's just been more clinical in the early exchanges. But the difference is that George Killington wasn't anywhere to be seen previously, allowing Burness the opportunities. But again, he's not able to land that killer blow.
Burness.
Game shot.
The Iron Man.
See?
And he's in control now, isn't he? And I think that previous leg has really damaged the confidence of George Killington. He'll know he's had so many opportunities, but hasn't
97.
taken him. And Burness, without being spectacular, is looking at a comfortable victory.
Yeah, left himself on 1-2-4 after 9, and he's really, well, a 23 dart leg to move 5-2 up. But given the manner of that, with both of them missing darts at double, he's taken great inspiration, and he could end it well. What a way to end this match. Both players have had trouble on the outer ring, but a 1-2-4 from Kevin Burness to get his first victory on the Players' Championship of 2023. Dave Chisnall now with an opportunity to provide the first break of this match and move to within 2 of the last 32. Double 11 to do 71. So, and comes inside.
$84. Sorry, sir. Yeah, 62. You're 20, treble 14, 11.
There's just a little discussion there.
Yeah.
What Dave Chisnall scored in his last visit.
Sorry. Check
there
73.
We can have it. It's just being altered there. There we are. As you could see on the referee's board there, it said that he required 13. Our screen was right. It said he required 11, of course, because he did go for the double 11. So double 4 to tidy this one up.
Game shot.
And he has done in 18 darts. So Josh Payne with the more makeable outshot. He is going to return for an opportunity to extend this match further.
$45.
What can Chizzy do? Can he get himself over the line? And he does manage to, a 112 out to win this one, 6-2. You somewhat, and just getting over the line in that one.
95.
Clearly made a difference to his performance level in this one. You can see him shaking his head because that wasn't quite clear thinking, and you can see him tapping his head there.
Well, he's a quick player, isn't he? And he thinks, I'm in the right ballpark here. I've got a sort of marker dart. I'll use it.
58.
And he's not thought about the numbers because he's strayed into the 5 segment. In the end, he's not going to get punished for it. Now he's thinking about numbers.
122.
And that'll do.
And thinking has helped him out quite a considerable amount. How much pressure will Daniel Closer be able to apply?
$137.
Well, for a fifth leg on the spin, Kevin Burness. Next door for double eights.
28.
See what he thought of that one. So Daniel Closer, your opportunity.
Aim shot.
And he manages to get it. It was difficult to see whether it was going in because of the flight from the dart of the single, but he does manage to. And this is...
What he's done there, he could have used the board in a creative way to ensure that he doesn't leave a bullseye at the end of his next visit, which is might be all he'll get. He could have got to 80 or below by incorporating the bullseye in there
60.
somewhere.
Now, Kevin Burness has played very well in this. Wouldn't say used the board creatively would be one of the things I'd say about him in this match.
Well, he's got to go 14 and bull here. He does. Yeah, it's fine. Leave the bullseye at the end of it. You're just going to hit it anyway, Kev. So that's 5-2. And Kevin Burness averaging 92.
And that is what Daniel Closer is doing at the moment, isn't it? Back-to-back visits of a ton. And he is doing enough to keep that pressure on and give himself opportunities. Just a quick glance there as he looks to set it up.
100.
Knows that Kevin Burness isn't on a finish, and that is exactly Daniel Closer you expect when you look at his performances over recent months. They have all been of a similar standard
94.
by and large. It's the odd one or two that's been north of his average mid-80s, but you expect him to continue to try and grind that out as he looks for tops to move within one and make Kevin
16.
Burness think a little more. But as we saw in his opening match for Closer, that's been a target that's not really been his friend in these two contests.
Double eight to win it is there, and Kevin Burness does take his chance. A man who has been going out round one over and over again this year. Kevin Burness
84.
on 306, wanted to go to the 18s for reasons that I do not understand. He knew something needed
60.
to be done with 306, so he did something, but it wasn't the right thing.
$122.
Kevin Burness, one way or another, has left a two-darter. Oh, hang on. Dave Chisnell. Beautiful dart. It's in, Dave.
Yep.
Is this one?
Aim
Yes,
shot.
it is. What a shot, Dave Chisnell. 154, check out. Begging.
$140.
Well, he is down to a finish. Kevin Burness flexes the muscles. And
14.
Dave Chisnall is on double one. 5 match darts missed now by Dave Chisnall. Well, these are never
98.
easy. To win the game, he's already missed 5 match darts. Now, he hit one of the greatest double ones ever seen to beat MVG in the Netherlands on the Euro Tour just a few weeks ago, and it was significantly better than that, let me tell you. Double 16. Dave Chisnall, the number 1 seed.
18.
Oh, survived 2 darts. Burness would have been the favourite for the game if either of those darts had hit. He's put his darts down. He thinks it's over. You never know it's over on double one. Still hangs in the balance. And now it's over. Dave Chisnall works his way in, but not without a real scare at the end there.
$44.
164 won't go. but he is going to leave himself on
64.
a 2-darter. Uses the bullseye to get down to 100. Well, you know what? He leaves himself on a double. It's not everybody's favourite double, but the way his darts go in, he won't mind that so much. 2 tops. There's 1.
60.
Cannot produce the other. Now, was this a tactical masterstroke? Oh, he's splitting it anyway.
Game shot.
Well, that is really strange.
$132.
Just taking a moment to try and get the numbers right.
$57.
Another interesting decision from Ryan Joyce to play in the 19s, one that I don't fully understand. I understand this from Cullen as he eyes up the bullseye and pins it for a 12-darter. 1-2-9 finish, level game. Changes the angle of attack and leaves himself a makeable finish as well. Lay it on top of that. Can't manage it.
58.
Treble 18 and bull.
56.
Both on 68. Ryan Joyce looking to go within a leg of victory. That's what he does. Excellently done. I don't know why he's doing it.
$85.
How many match darts will Joe Cullen get? And how many match darts will Joe
98.
Cullen need? That was flung by Ryan Joyce, who feels this game has got away from him. Single 17.
62.
Sets up the match-winning shot at double top. 13-darter, 14-darter, and left on tops after 12. It is a brilliant 3-leg burst from the rock star, and the number 13 seed, having trailed for the whole match, to win it 6-5. Double 10. And he misses 20. The 3 chances, and Ryan Joyce, who's been throwing at the bullseye recreationally throughout this game, may get a chance at again. He does. Oh, the practice didn't pay off. Match dart missed by Ryan Joyce. It is a 5th match dart that Joe Cullen has survived today, because Mario van der Beharde had 4 against him. And he makes use of it again. Joe Cullen is walking a tightrope today. Honestly, this is silly.
140.
He's hit a 9-darter in youth darts in the PDC. He is not going to hit his first as a senior player. Not just yet.
65.
But it is an excellent leg to leave himself on 76 after 9. Price struggling to leave a finish.
91.
He does do it. Double 8. Magnificent 11-dart leg from Mike Deca on 170. Can Deca force him to take it out?
133.
Another.
98.
Now then, big moments coming in here. That looks a half-decent guide. Is it a good guide? It's a great guide, and Mike Deca uses it for a magnificent 135 checkout. Go in price.
$46.
Price all over the place in this leg. It's a gift for Deca.
Game shot.
Brilliant checkout. He is.
$180.
That's only a second maximum from Gerwin Price in this game, but it gives him an opportunity to force a last leg decider.
98. Game shot.
Incredible leg of darts. 11 darter from Going Price when it looked like in that previous leg. Rob Cross and Radix Zaganski are through to the semis. Radix Zaganski's averaged close to 108 in beating Joe Cullen.
140.
And Deca leaves himself 120 for the match. Are we seeing Cullen and Price being knocked out of the tournament before the semi-finals?
140.
It may need to go, Mike. For his first ever win over Going Price, match dart, Mike Deca. He's shuffling around the oche, trying to find an angle of attack. And he does attack, he does strike, and he does win. Mike Deca with his first ever victory against Going Price on a quarter-final lineup that has seen players that have never made the quarters in a senior event before. Way back, cannot leave a finish, even a maximum. Wouldn't do that.
100. $133.
Yeah, very nicely done.
$88.
I feel like Cross is just keeping the arm warm at the minute. Feels this leg is beyond him.
Game shot.
And he would be right, because that's a 14 dart. He's playing to about his average for the day, 95, 96. I mean, that is good. That's going to keep
57.
you competitive. Yes, you need a little bit of luck along the way, and you'll need a big performance somewhere, you would think.
60.
Could have looked elsewhere on the board there, Radix, but maybe he doesn't feel he needs to.
$100.
122 can be tricky. 418s for Bull. Oh, that makes it easier. Oh, 77. Magnificent Radix Zaganski. Superb stuff. Yeah. Leaves himself 130. Zaganski trying to find a way over the top, and does for double 16.
96.
Misses that. He's missed double 16 to level the game at 3-all. He's missed double 16 to level the game at 4-all. Cross punished with a ton plus, with a 48 checkout last time. Can he punish with a ton plus here? Maybe he can.
Hey.
Oh, just when Radix Zaganski is looking to level things up. It's only his 9th of the day.
115.
Well, surely this time Zaganski's not going to be denied a level match. Yeah, he's playing sensibly there.
89.
No business about going treble 17 and bull. Just get the treble, set it up. And whereas before, he'd only had one dart at double 16 to level the match at 3-all, and then at 4-all, he wasn't able to take those chances.
Game shot.
He takes it this time. Radix Zaganski is back on level terms from 3-0 down. In his Radix Zaganski. We have never seen him do anything like this.
97.
We've seen surprising Pro Tour winners. Harry Ward, who made his return to darts this weekend, won one of these titles. Joe Mernon picked up one as a non-tour card holder.
$98.
And Radix Zaganski should be levelling this game up to force a last leg decider for an 11 darter. It is there. Magnificent leg of darts from Radix Zaganski. A trot at a place in the final. Cross knows he has to follow. He does follow. Can he squeeze another one in there? He can't. And it could be the difference between victory and defeat.
$60.
Comes up blank. He is down to a finish. But it's not as good as Cross, and Cross gets first look. Should get a match dart. Does he go 14s? Oh my word. That is so brave.
84.
It's brave or it's foolish. I'm not sure which. 147, it's big. But it's too big in the end. And Radix Zaganski gets himself to a more makeable finish. But Rob Cross has darts for a spot in the final to end Radix Zaganski's brilliant day. Double 5. The nervous laughter. The wiping of the hand. One dart. And he does find the target. Rob Cross just about keeps it together. And he does end a superb campaign from Radix Zaganski. Only the 4th Polish player.
Yeah, and it's been a favourable draw, but you can only beat who's in front of you. And Rob Cross has been professional in all those performances. Had to rely on a last leg decider in the semi-final against Zaganski. Great day for him as well, worth mentioning. And Barneveld, the 2 losing semi-finalists. Breakthrough days for them too. Real breakthrough day for the Deca. At the minute, this final is not going to plan for the young Belgian.
Just taking a little look at what Mike Deca was on there before throwing that last dart. But you mentioned you can only beat who's in front of you. Mike Deca. We've seen some big finishes from him today. That is possibly the most significant, a superb 1-4-1. Important for Rob Cross if he does want to put a bit of daylight, and he's got that 1 treble required in this visit. The customary wiping on the leg.
He does take his time staring down that double and pulls it low. And just feel it's the Deca hanging on. He had a 1-4-1 to make it 2 apiece. Pretty more straightforward. Well, I say that. Bullseye to level again. And he can't quite 49. Level again. And you feel Cross deserves this opportunity to have a bit of a cushion. Double 10 for 4-2.
Yeah, he has been the better player. Mike Deca hanging on to his coattails, but Rob Cross does put some distance between the 2 players. He breaks Mike Deca's. Again, it's Rob Cross who's able to find a big treble.
100.
Force it through Mike Deca. Still, though, Cross in a great position in terms of the scoreline, in terms of the actual leg itself. Edging closer to his first Pro Tour title of the year.
127.
Mike Deca would have come into this, of course, with the confidence of knowing both how well he's played today and that he's claimed victory over Rob Cross the last 2 times they've met.
140.
And he's certainly not out of this one yet.
Oh, he's in touch in this leg. Cross, if he doesn't find the treble, I was going to say may look for a double-double, but he's found it. And the standard wipe of the leg, staring down that double 16. This for 6-3. Big finish from Rob Cross at a key moment, just when Mike Deca was waiting on a 2-dart combination of his own.
To go within 1 of victory. And he's going to return. But how much pressure will he be on when he does come back?
55.
Well, a little opening for Mike. Minimum ton you feel needed. And again, yeah, head shake there. That's frustrating him, and electing to switch. And switch with pretty decent effect. But Cross now to go 1 away. His finishing has been pretty bob on this to go on the brink of victory.
And again, stepping back as he so often does. Mike Deca has got the look of someone who knows what's coming next. Come on, Bobby, he screams, but he just needs to go next door. And he does manage to pin it. Championship final. It does look like his race may well be run in this final. We have seen some fantastic comebacks so far 59. Today, but you do feel like Mike Deca is running out of steam in this final.
127.
Still thinking about the shots, though. He's on a finish. Rob Cross isn't. You'd expect the layup here. He'll stay up there. Well, did we go too soon here? Because the setup ain't going to be great regardless here. Yeah, poor visit from Rob.
32.
Well, that's the first time Rob Cross has really blinked in this final, isn't it?
56.
You would feel this is his worst visit of the entire match.
Yeah, maybe. Just a little bit of complacency, thought the job was done. He may well still do it here. Another one of them.
And he gets it. So then, for the match, you left yourself on this 146. Can you find the double 16 to get over the line? He does. That exemplary finishing that he's shown throughout this final is there yet again.